Hello and welcome. My name is EshikaParuchuri, and I'm a junior at the Woodbridge Academy Magnet School in New Jersey. I would like to begin by thanking you for joining me in this initiative. My main objective is to educate and empower adolescents around the world to help them construct a healthier lifestyle by working with experienced healthcare professionals across different specializations. In addition to promoting health education, I hope to inspire many interested teens to pursue careers in healthcare, not just as future leaders, but as individuals who are prepared to respond to urgent public health challenges from everyday medical needs to global crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Welcome to the Healthy Teens podcast. I hope you are keeping well. This month, I'm joined by Dr. Shefali Miglani, who specializes in optometry. She has extensive experience in this field, currently working as an optometrist and running the Monroe Eye Clinic in Monroe, New Jersey. And for this episode, we'll be focusing on understanding the eyes as well as the steps that can be taken to maintain proper eye care and a healthy lifestyle. And now, Dr. Miglani, can you give us a little background regarding your experience in this field?
Hi, Eshika. Thank you so much for having me on your wonderful podcast. Yes, I am an optometrist and I specialize in myopia management and dry eye management. I do have a primary care optometry practice here in Monroe, New Jersey called Monroe Eye Care. I've been practicing in Monroe for about 17 and a half years. Overall, I've been practicing for about 25 years. I graduated from SUNY College of Optometry in Manhattan in 2003. And ever since then, I've been in love with optometry and serving my community and my patients with all eye care needs. I also am a chief medical officer for Hoot, that's right behind me. That is a software company that I've built with my husband that specializes as a solution for doctors to use that solution for patient education in their clinic so that the patients can understand their issues and get treatment effectively.
Wonderful. So now let's dive right into our podcast.
Absolutely.
Starting with our basics and understanding vision. How does the eye work, and what does 20/20 vision even mean?
Yeah, eye is just like a camera. It has an outer structure, cornea, that is transparent, and it allows the light to go in to your eye, and it goes through the lens of the eye and then finally hits the screen in the back called the retina. And there are millions and millions of nerve fiber layer on the retina that's comprised of the retina. And that sends in information that the screen captures all the way through the optic nerve, all the way into the back of the brain, called the occipital cortex. And that's where you see. So you actually see from the back of the eye. It has, obviously, there's a whole specialty just dedicated to the small organ of the eye. But it is pretty complex, and there are many, many diseases, issues, refractive errors that happen that can be visually debilitating. So it is our job to safeguard people's vision and ocular health, and that's what we do. 20/20 vision means that a person sighted with perfect vision can see a letter at 20 feet. That's sort of like, you can imagine that's the limit of the eye that can see the small print. And so you would have 20/20 vision if you would stand at the 20 feet. So if you didn't have 20/20 vision and you had less than 20/20 vision, let's say you have 20/40 vision, that means that the normal person would be able to see that letter at 40 feet, but you would have to see it at 20 feet. Does that make sense?
And what other daily habits would be helpful to incorporate into our daily lives, including diet, lifestyle-wise, that can really help protect or even improve eye health?
Yeah. So first of all, limiting your device use as much as you can and I say that with guarded precaution. But because I know a lot of the kids, including yourself, don't have the ability to do that because you guys have a lot of work to do, and everything is on Chromebooks or a laptop. So it's very, very hard to cut down screen use. Other ways is increase your sleep time, which is also very hard for you guys to do. So increasing the amount of getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep is very important for the brain to develop and de-stress. Shed that stress during the day that you've accumulated. So sleep gets rid of, and sleep is like sort of your, I don't know, it's like your washing machine. It kind of like gets rid of all the gunk and the brain gunk. So and relieves you of the stress. But kids don't get enough sleep, or they don't prioritize sleep because they come home, they take a nap, they start work late, and they're up till 1 or 2 o'clock. So good sleep habits, good diet, just a balanced diet. It doesn't have to be too crazy, but don't be so picky on foods. Just try everything. Try all colors, fruits, vegetables, meat, eggs, protein. You need everything for a growing body because, believe it or not, we're highly strained with our eyes. So diet, lessening of the screen device use, sleep, and good healthy social interaction with your peers is very important. So, having young kids having play dates, your age, just hanging out and laughing, de-stressing is very important. Having a good community of friends that support you is very important. And obviously a good home environment is important. A good, balanced, a peaceful home environment is important. So all of it.